What's going on, Reaper Gang? Welcome back to another Reaper original. It's me, one and only Mr. Reap. Y'all come kick it. First things first. Talk about goals for this upcoming school year. I always gotta start off with grades because, books before basketball, right? I'm at a 3.0 GPA. I'm trying to get back to 3.5 or in that or higher. Always higher, but the minimum I want to be back at a 3.5. My classes for my first semester, I won't say they're light, but I don't think I should struggle with that. I think my hardest class might be Spanish. And Spanish isn't hard, I just don't like doing the work. Not even doing the work. I don't like my Spanish workbook. That's just being lazy though. Chicken crumb. That's just me being lazy. But that's another goal. We gotta, I think I did a pretty good job. I did a pretty good job at, picking up better habits in college. Like waking up and doing something, doing something constructive. Whoa. Doing something constructive, right? Like, I wake up, first thing I do, wake up, brush my teeth. That's not constructive, that's regular morning routine. Then, I didn't make my bed. I didn't find, reasoning to make my bed, until later on in the school year. Because, it was like, this is my mentality. If I'm finna get up, right, make my bed, just to come back 2 hours later and lay in it again. But what I was failing to realize was that, you wake up, right, you make your bed, and you just keep building off that throughout the day. You make your bed, I don't know, maybe you go read a book or something, and then after that you wipe something down or something. There's just little habits like that, just to make yourself, I want to say a better person, but a more productive person, I should say, right? I'm gonna read 3 books, right, before the semester is over. 3 books, 4. Really like 3.5. Because one of the books I started in 8th grade, which was Black Privilege by Charlemagne the God. That whole COVID thing happened, so I didn't really feel like reading it anymore. Because, it was COVID. I wanted to play the game all day, right? And most of my reading was done at school because I would get done with my work early. So, smart guy. I was craving it so bad. But let me tell y'all, yesterday, I did not eat anything solid, bro. I had to go on a queer liquid diet. I could only eat green, yellow, and white Jello popsicles, Gatorade, green, yellow, white Gatorade, and that was it. Or water, and that was it. I would tell y'all why, but I don't want to discuss to y'all. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Those that know, know. Those that don't, ask those who knows. So we got being more productive, getting back to a 3.5 GPA. God dang, stone, my fault. I want to become more well-spoken. Not that I don't speak well, but like public speaking. Like, I want to be able to just go out and just talk to anybody, Becoming less shy, more involved, I should say. I want to become more involved, you know what I'm saying, around campus. So, I guess. But I'm still not going to any parties. No parties, no clubs, none of that. I don't do none of that. Hate parties. Never been to a club, but I know I will not like it. I'm just not a social person. That's Coach P. Coach P made a great point. He said, I'm a anti-social influencer. And that's crazy. But I mean, it's not the same because being antisocial, like being social means you're out talking to people, you know, being involved. Being a social, I'm talking to a camera. I don't even know who's watching this video right now. Like, you could be in your bathroom, butt booty naked, probably sitting down taking a dump, watching this video. I wouldn't know that. That's why it's easier to be, you know what I'm saying, because I'm talking to a camera, because it's really like I'm talking to myself. That's why I'm trying not to look to my right, because that's where I'm looking at. Because then I'll be like, I'm talking to myself, right? Right now I'm looking at myself, I'm not looking at y'all. Now I'm looking at y'all, now I'm looking at myself, right? Okay, cool. Now, but yeah, I want to become more socially involved, you know, being able to just speak and talk to people, you know, in just a general manner, you know, just be like, hey, how you doing, you know, talk about random things, like politics or something, you know. Like governor, I don't know, the mayor, I don't know. I don't even know who the mayor of Shreveport is. Who is the mayor? Does Shreveport even have a mayor? What? Is it 50 Cent? Is it 50 Cent? I heard he was trying to do something in Shreveport. It might be 50 Cent. I don't know. Now, so we got GPA, more productivity throughout my days. And what did I just say? More involved, more socially involved, right? Those are my non-basketball goals. Those are my life goals this semester. Talk about basketball. Yeah, we finna talk about basketball. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. Y'all seen it in the youth cut video part 2. Make sure y'all check that out. 12 acting goals. I was not playing when I said SCAC MVP.
Goals. What we think about goals? SCAC MVP.
Get that out the way. SCAC MVP. At the least, second team. Right? Second team on SCAC. Like how much work I've been putting in. Just the gap of the player I was and just the gap of the player I was freshman year to this year. 2 totally different players to the whole month of May. Nothing but work every day. It was class, workout, work every day. So just that alone, just in that month, I went from all right to I'm gonna say average, right? All right to average. In my book, some people might say different, some people might say the same, but I went from all right to average, right? And then from June to July, I feel like I went from average to a little bit above average, right? Now I know what y'all saying. That's not enough to do what it is to get SCAC MVP to complete your goals or whatever. It's cool. The season don't start till October, which means I still got August. Right now, I'm at above average. I'm still shooting in August. I'm still reaching that peak in August. It's crazy. It's crazy. Cause now I'm working more on like the mental part, right? The mental part. Where's that paper? I don't know. It was a paper. Hold on. It's a paper that Coach Dorsey gave us, right? It says weaknesses. I'll show y'all. I think about this every time I step on a basketball court. It says weaknesses. Mental toughness. Inability to make mistakes but keep on pushing. And the fact that I knew he was going to say that is just crazy to me. Because he's not the first person to say that. Well, I would like mentally just fold is because like, not because I haven't been through no adversity. Let's get that straight. I probably been through. And when it comes to adversity, I was probably top 4 on that team. Cause I don't know what other people been through. So I'm gonna play. So obviously, I'm in my head. I'm one because I feel like nobody's been through what I've been through. But you know, I'm humble enough to know that people all go through stuff. You know, right? Real Sonder mentality. That like, you know, I don't know what people go through. So I'm gonna put myself at 4. You know what I'm saying? But I would say the reason why I would fold. The reason that I would fold mentally sometimes is because like I felt like I put in the work to have the ability to do that, right? I don't feel like any other freshmen that came in with me were in the gym as much as I was. Nobody had to work like I do, like I did. Still, nobody does work like I do. I feel like that. Might be one or two other people, but that's it. Nobody. I understand where he's coming from, where he was coming from, but there's also 2 sides to every book. You know what I'm saying? You got the, you know what I'm saying? 2 sides to every book. Yeah, I know his story. I'm changing it to book because you got the cover, you got what people show you, right? And you got a summary of what it really is. But the details, the proof is in the pudding, sweetheart. Open that book up. They caught a full body cramp the first day and said, I'm gonna keep going. Nobody had the opportunity to do that. That right there makes me, cause I could have quit the first day. Caught a cramp, full body cramp, couldn't move nothing. First day of practice, couldn't move a thing. I refused to get scored on. That's another reason why I would break. Cause I don't like getting scored on. I hate it. Especially if it's a close game. Somebody scoring me. Like, cause this is what they do, right? This is what people do. You lock somebody up the whole game. They got 5-7 points the whole game. Now the game is getting to the end, right? And they scoring you again, and they ain't scoring you like once. And everybody talking about something. You gotta guard, bro. You gotta guard, bro. You think I let him do that? You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, this year, I'm gonna be ready. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be ready. Whatever's thrown at me. I plan on doing big things this year, bro. Got a big old boat I'm trying to float. And if you ain't rowing, going overboard. Prayed up. So we gotta end the video on a great note. On a great note, on God's note, right? I'm gonna look something up. Corinthians chapter 13, first part of verse 4. Y'all know it. I'm telling y'all know it. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is. In order to love, you gotta give it time, and you can't rush it. You can't push it, right? You gotta let it. How can I explain this? Love is like boiling water. Horrible analogy, but hear me out. If you sit there and watch a pot with water try to boil, it'll never boil. But if you give it time and space, it'll, you know what I'm saying? It'll do what it do. You know what I'm saying? It'll do what what it is intended to do. So that's all I gotta say on that. Oh, and you can't let your heart be filled with jealousy, right? Don't envy, right? Cause what's meant for you is meant for you. What's not is not. So if you see a 10 walking over there to your homeboys or whatever, you know what I'm saying, kicking it, messing around with them, and you mad that she not messing around with you, then that's not for you. You might be deserving of the 7 or the 6, right? I'm not even trying to put like a rating on women. That's not, I wasn't even raised like that, but I'm just saying, like, because everybody is beautiful in their own way. Let me get that out of the way. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. But I'm just saying, you might be looking at somebody that may look a lot better to you than this person over here, but that's not for you, twin. She probably got a bad attitude, abusive or something, you know what I'm saying, manipulative. When you can focus on the girl that doesn't look as good as her, right? But she gonna make sure you're taken care of. She probably gonna feed you. She probably gonna comfort you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's gonna be for you, right? Don't envy, because what's not for you is not for you. But what is for you, God will provide in His timing. All I gotta say. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay paid. Most importantly, y'all stay prayed up. And if y'all want more videos, more content like this, more basketball videos, vlogs, or whatever, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep y'all. I'm gonna try to get my consistency back, you know, with it, cause you know I used to be posting every Friday. I'm trying to get back to that. But yeah, just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I'm trying to grow. We are currently at 287. Trying to get to at least 300 by the end of August. Can we do that? Can we get to 300 by the end of August? That ain't nothing but 13 subscribers. The great Coach Chisholm told me that men and women lie, but numbers and film don't lie. I could pull the numbers up. 85% of y'all that watch my videos are not subscribed. So just go ahead and click that subscribe button, you know, help me help you. By helping me, wait, what? Safe, stay paid, and most importantly, stay prayed up. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
Take me no in this cat, nigga can't even see me on wind. She fight a flight, nigga in this cat. She fight a flight, run away out of here.